Hi guys, Coach Peter here. Hope you're doing well. Another on-court lesson for you, and I want to go through the backhand volley, one hand, and I want to give you a couple of tips as well as give you a couple of mistakes that players do. So the first things first, you want to have a continental grip. Okay, there we go, number 2 grip. Okay, what's very important, there we go. What's very important from there is, and I've noticed a lot of girls when they go older, and there's nothing wrong when you're starting out a player to start them out with 2 hands. But the problem is when you start to become more advanced, if you stay with 2 hands on the backhand volley, you're really limiting yourself. You can't stretch. So what ends up happening is they never actually learn to go from 2 hands to 1 hand. That's step 1. Or what they do is they try and do it 50%. So what they'll do is they'll still keep the left hand on the grip, and then they'll volley it and then release. Also very, very limiting. Okay, you need to teach your player, or if you are a player, you need to, from as soon as you can, learn to hold your grip. Left hand must be on the throat of the racket head. This will keep it a lot stronger. And then the next step from there is when you're preparing, so you want to get your legs down, foundation down. When you're preparing, racket up, left elbow up. From there, the next step is you want to step out with the left leg, and then at the end you release. Notice my left hand going back. This is also helping you with opposite force to get more power and impact on the ball. Now if both your hands on the racket, you're not getting all those benefits. You're stuck in trying to get away with it, but you really can't. So I want to encourage you, yes, if you are playing tennis from a young age and you need 2 hands to get the volley going, that's fine. Learn how to punch the ball. But as soon as you can, get to 1 hand, left hand on the throat, boom, ready, and then at the end, separate. What happens though is when players start moving on to 1 hand backhand volley, they feel uncomfortable because they feel weak. So then what happens is they let the racket head go too soon, and then it becomes weak, and then there's nothing on the volley. You see my wrist breaking. So you need to learn to keep the wrist cocked up, left hand on the throat of the racket, then you keep it there. Just before contact point, you release. Okay, if you still feel it's too weak, it's nothing wrong with changing your grip a little bit back. So from there, a little bit over there, so it's a little bit more western, just in the beginning, to get it a little bit stronger. That might also help you not to break your wrist. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to show you. I don't have one of my friends or coaches feeding me balls today, so I'm just going to pick it up, show you a couple of demos, and stick around for the last demo, because I'm going to take you through the whole volley slow motion, very slow motion, and I'll give you tips as we go. What I want you to pay attention to is my grip. I want you to pay attention to where my left hand is on the racket head. I want you to pay attention to my left leg going out, and then how I'm also accelerating forward into the ball. Also pay attention to my left arm going back on contact. Okay, so here's the ready position. I'm going to split step and then volley. So split, there. Notice how I'm going out and in. There, out, in. Okay. There, out, in. Now, if you had to do that with 2 hands, it just won't work. You're so stuck. You know, there's nothing. It's very, very hard. You're very, very stuck. So as soon as you can, you have to move on to 1 hand backhand volley. Okay. It's also going to help you with slice. It's going to help you with feel on the volley. Your drop volley will be better. You'll be able to stick the ball deeper. So I want to encourage you to really, really move on to 1 hand as quick as you can. I'm going to give you 1 more volley, extreme slow motion, and then when you're done watching, like, subscribe, because it makes me very happy when I get a new subscriber. It makes me excited, and also it helps me to reach more people. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, as you can see, slow motion here. There's a split step, putting all the weight on the left leg so that you can get more momentum forward. Notice my left hand still on the throat of the racket. Slight shoulder turn, not swinging with the arm though, shoulder turn. leaning forward a lot. Just before contact, you let the left arm go, and notice my left arm going back, racket going forward at opposite force, as well as balance and impact. Hope you guys found a lot of value here.